Hi, it's Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead. If you're joining me today, is August 15th, and I'm continuing to doing my shopping challenge where I'm trying to spend $100 or less at the grocery store. But first, before I show you my Kroger shopping haul, I'd like to show you my Walmart shopping haul right here. Here's my Walmart shopping haul. I ended up actually picking up this, I guess you call it ladder ball play set. It's actually just for the kids. I mean, the adults could do it, but they'll have to kind of bend over. They had these games at Walmart that were clearance. I ended up getting that for $8, which I didn't think was a bad price, but I've got two granddaughters, one that's 6, and then we've got a granddaughter that's 4, and I think they would really like to play with that. And of course, we could help them as well. I picked this up. This is some fabric. It's 1 yard, and my grandson, actually my daughter would like me to make a pillow for my grandson, and he picked out the Toy Story fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I usually just stitch it by hand. I don't know how to use a sewing machine, but I can make a pillow. Needed to go get some more toothpaste for my husband, and then I got one of those jumbo Ziploc freezer bags. So all in all, this is what I purchased at Walmart. My total for Walmart was $50.06. Now I'd like to show you a shopping haul from a children's resale shop that I'm not counting in my $100, shopping challenge right here. Here's my shopping haul from, it's called Once Upon a Child. So that's it's a place where you can get kids' clothing and toys secondhand. I ended up picking up this fire truck. I wanted to get some more toys for my house, more geared for boys. I do have some that are, like you say, multi-sex, but I wanted to get just boy toys because I have a grandson that's 2.5, and then I have another grandson that's 4 months, so he'll be able to play with some of these. I mean, you can't beat $8.50 for this. New, it's probably at least $30. Went ahead and got a Little People school bus. Just need to get some Little People. I've got a dump truck here. I picked this up because my grandson loves Bluey. It's a Bluey pail. I got an airplane. And some of these, I think, take some kind of battery. So that will be good. I also had a dinosaur that I can't show you. You push a button and it growls. I had already given that to my grandson. And then I got this. This is a whole construction, whole bunch of vehicles. And I got this, the whole bag, for $10. I figured just each one, if I bought 2, it would have equaled to about $10. And I really couldn't beat that. So I got all that. So all in all, this is what I bought at Once Upon a Child. My total was $40. I don't know about you, I got some really good deals. Now at Walmart, where I bought the Ziploc bags and the toothpaste, I'll go ahead and count that in with my shopping haul for the week, which would be about 22 some odd dollars. So I think it's like 22.38. So I will count that in with my Kroger shopping haul, and of course my one next week, to round out the full week. So let me go ahead and turn around in the camera and show you what I got at my Kroger store today. I picked up some more bananas. The bananas that I ended up getting, they're just so green I can't eat them, and I'd like to try to eat a banana every day just so that I could get more calcium, more potassium. I went ahead and got another bag of flour, and my Kroger, this is only $2.99. You still can't beat that price. It used to be $2.69, so it did go up, a few cents, but it's still a reasonable deal. Went ahead and got a Bob Evans sage sausage. They had this on sale for $3.49. That was a coupon in your app or your website that you needed to clip, limit 5. Went ahead and picked up more almonds. They had a coupon in my app or website for $1 off a bag, and I just opened my last bag, so I'd like to have at least a spare, so I picked this up. Went ahead and got my 3 red lettuces. They were kind of small, so that's why I got 3. If they were big, I would have just got 2. And then I went ahead and got my milks. Now, I just really needed 2 gallons and a half Cannot beat the price. $1.63 a half gallon. They're all like that except for the one on the end I paid full price. Now again, my gallon size skim milk is $3.89. So me buying it this way clearance, I got it for $3.26. Cannot beat that. And I was able to get the 2% milk clearance as well. So all in all, here's what I got at my Kroger store. My total was $33.41. And if we add it to the toothpaste and the Ziploc bags, that ends up being about, I think it's like $53, $54. I'll get the exact amount. So that's not too bad. Again, I still have to go to Kroger next Friday, which will be counted in with this shopping haul challenge to see if I can stay under the $100. See you for the next challenge. Here's my Costco shopping haul. I actually shopped for, this would be 3 separate families. I went ahead and got this. It's called That's It. They're mini fruit bars. I just love these. I'm going to share the mango ones actually with my grandson because if I eat mangoes, I get a scratchy throat, but the other ones, they are delicious. Went ahead and got a bag of blueberries. Remember, Costco had them cheaper. They actually used to have 4 pounds for $9, but they got bigger bags. They're now 5 pounds for $9, which again, a whole lot cheaper than Meijer, because Meijer's only giving me 3 pounds for $10. So this is a good deal. Went ahead and got some batteries for my husband. Some chicken sausage, that's actually for him. Went ahead and got this. My son wanted me to get some cheese pizza. He wanted some chicken sausages. My daughter wanted some of these pancakes. If you haven't had these, Kroger sells them. They're actually in the refrigerated section. My daughter just loves them, and of course her children. They're just little bite-sized pancakes. Went ahead and got these. My daughter loves these yogis. I guess that's actually, I do believe it says it's coated in creamy yogurt. So it's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like dried. And it's got strawberry in it. My grandson loves to eat these. And also these Heavenly Hunks. To me, they look like it's almost like candy. Oatmeal with dark chocolate. And then my son and daughter wanted me to pick this up. Izzy Drinks. So it's sparkling juice beverage or carbonated, water, but it's flavored, but it's all natural. So you really can't beat that. So son wanted one, daughter wanted one. So all in all, here was what I bought at Costco. My total was $138 and some odd cents. Now that was for everything, but that is not what I spent. I ended up spending about $38. So we'll have to see when I go to Kroger this Friday and with the last week's Kroger, am I gonna be under the 100? I don't know, but we'll see what happens. So I'll go ahead and show you my Kroger shopping haul right here. If you're joining me today is August 22nd. And I went to Kroger again. It's been 7 days since I went to Kroger. And I'm going to turn around and show you my shopping haul. And I hope that I stayed under the $100. Okay, went ahead and got my milk. It was full price this time. So my milk, all milk in the gallon is $3.89 at my Kroger. Went ahead and got some, half a gallon of 2% milk and then half a gallon of skim milk. And these are $2.59. Yes, I could get just another gallon, but in all honesty, I don't drink all that. And I don't want to waste it, so that's why I get the smaller size. I went ahead and got my red lettuces, but they were very small. As you can see, this one here, very small. So I picked up a green leaf lettuce as well. I got a bag of potatoes. I got some bananas because between my husband and I, we've been eating a banana a day. I picked this up, turbinado, probably butchered that, cane sugar. It's perfect for topping baked goods. And I'm currently working on 12 days of cookies at Christmas time. And it will I think it's going out December 13th, but I will verify with that. And I'm going to have each day, I'm going to have a recipe for a cookie. And I'm making one now that calls for more of a decorative sugar to go on top. Now this type of sugar is cane sugar, but it's more in its raw form, where it's not processed. You know, regular sugar you get on the shelf is quite processed. So I went ahead and picked this up. So this is not something I would normally buy, but it's supposed to have more of a molasses flavor and a crunchy texture. And again, it's perfect to top cookies. And one of the recipes that I'm making calls for some kind of, you know, topping sugar. So I went ahead and purchased that. Not something I needed to always purchase, but I am working on those videos. And then I bought these for my husband, the Jimmy Dean biscuit sausage. They were $4.99. That was a coupon in your app or your website that you needed to clip, and it was limit 5. And these are perfect for my husband. He eats these on the weekend. So he has some sausage biscuits on hand, and then he wanted some of these. And in all honesty, one of these packages in my store is going for like $10. So, you know, you got to hit those sales to get the, you know, the savings. Yes, you're spending a little bit more, you know, in your grocery bill, but then again, you don't want to pay full price. So all in all, this is what I got at my Kroger store today. My total was $39.93. So if you add that to my other Kroger shopping haul just 7 days ago, then I went to Costco, and then I also went to Walmart. And in the Walmart shopping haul, I was just counting the Ziploc freezer bags and the toothpaste. I wasn't counting the general merchandise in with my shopping challenge. And I also showed you a shopping haul from a local consignment shop where I got some toys for my grandson. I'm not counting that in the shopping haul either. Yes, I went over, but how much did I go over? Well, my total was $133.31. Yes, I did not stay under the $100. And I don't know about you, for me, it's kind of hard because like I was talking about these biscuits, you know, if you had to go in the store and they were full price, my husband wouldn't be buying them. But because they were $4.99, $5, of course, you had to clip the coupon, limit 5. We were actually saving. So that's why I did buy 2. And of course, you know, this special thing that I bought to make some cookies that I'm going to be having, like I said, a series of Christmas cookie videos. Like I did last year, I did special recipes at Christmas time. I'm doing that again, but it's going to be 12 days of cookies. So you might want to go ahead and look out for those in the month of December, and it will go out at 3 o'clock. Like I said, I think it's starting the 13th for 12 days. So like I said, you can't beat that. So, you know, I bought a lot of extra special things. And again, the toothpaste being 3 tubes of toothpaste being it was almost $17. If you bought 1 tube of toothpaste at $7, well, if you bought, you know, went back, that would be more than you buying the 3. So of course you're trying to see, you know, where you can kind of cut corners and save. And, you know, one week you might be under your $100 limit. The other week you're not. So I'm still proud of myself because I know I would have spent a whole lot more, just like, you know, a couple of weeks ago when I did a shopping haul and went to 3 stores and I had spent $360, which to me is outrageous. So I am really trying, you know, to keep it down. So I do have, again, 1 more week left of the shopping challenge. So I'll see you next week. All right, today is August 27th. I went to Aldi. I got some garlic toast. I got a bag of spinach. I needed some more of the sliced cheese, and Aldi's is quite reasonable for this stuff. They also had the block cheese for $1.85 a block, which still is the cheapest place. So I bought 4 of those. I got some Colby Jack shredded cheese, because my husband's actually going to be home, took some vacation after the whole week of Labor Day, so I figured he can have this on tortillas or something. Went ahead and got the butter. The butter was on sale for $3.49 at Aldi's, each one. And again, that is the cheapest place that I have seen butter. I needed to get some more eggs. They were $2.72 this week, each dozen, so I bought 2 dozen. Went ahead and got some Gala apples, 2 bags. I got some bananas. I got a loaf of bread. And then I decided to buy the hamburger buns and the hot dog buns there. These are the ones that do not have any high fructose corn syrup. And I think they're just maybe a better bun. Now, I've never tried it. This will be the first time for my family to try it. So hopefully they like it. And again, it was quite reasonable. I think it was like $1.39 a piece, which is, you know, quite a steal because everywhere else it would be really, really high. So all in all, here's what I got at Aldi. My total was $8.69. You look at it and you think, can't believe that it's $48. Again, Aldi's has some cheaper prices. Again, you have to watch everything. So let's see if I stayed under that $100 limit. Let me show you my Meijer shopping haul right here. Okay, here's my Meijer shopping haul. I got a bag of potatoes. It was not on sale, but again, I like to eat potatoes, and it seems like they go bad pretty quickly. I needed another yogurt for my husband, and they just didn't have like the Yoplait ones, so he really likes the whole milk one, vanilla, so I get that occasionally for him. So I picked up that, and a lot of this stuff, some stuff was there. It's Wednesday. You know, we're coming up on Labor Day, and I'm actually having a party at my house. So most of the stuff I bought is for like the party. So a lot of things were gone, or, you know, you had one or two left. So it was a good thing I was going on a Wednesday. Got the sour cream, make just onion dip, and family loves it. So figured I'd make a double batch. Went ahead and got the cottage cheese. I was going to make a lasagna for my husband. Went ahead and I needed to get the fish oil. I had one bottle left, which is the one I'm using, so I didn't have a spare. It was buy one, get the other one free. But it was $17 a bottle. Seems just, let me make sure on that price. Yes, $17.49 a bottle for fish oil. Seems outrageous, but again, you have to buy when it's a buy one, get one free, because otherwise it's just very costly. I needed to get another mustard. Mine might be a little bit several years old and probably needed to be replaced with everyone coming over. Needed to get another ketchup, some more pizza sauces for my husband. The Mids is the one he really likes. And it's a, you know, great price too, $2.29 for the Mids pizza sauce. Some all-purpose flour. Needed to have an extra one. I needed cane sugar. With me, you know, cutting back on my grocery store thing, I'm down to 1 bag of sugar. And you know how I'd like to have at least 3, you know, and we're coming up on apple season. So I do need some sugar so I can make some applesauce. Went ahead and got some peanut butter, and I do like the Peter Pan for like cooking. I needed another one of Smucker's. I didn't have a spare because I'm actually using my spare. So I went ahead and got that, and that's kind of quite high. I mean, this at my Meijer is $6.49 for this. It's better for you than the other one, but you know, it is high. Got a Thousand Island dressing for my husband, a ranch for family members when they come over, another yeast. This is where I had to get the meat. So again, I'm expecting 11 people over for Labor Day, and we are also celebrating my mother-in-law's birthday, who she will be 85. Actually, her birthday is actually tomorrow. She'll be 85 years old. We're only 85, you know, one time in our life. So we're going to have hamburgers, hot dogs, and some Mets, etc. So I had to get the hamburger meat. And if you get it packaged like this, it's $3.49 a pound. So like I said, you cannot beat that price. So you want to get quite a bit. So I got a couple of packages here. Then I picked up some soup for my husband. Again, I don't have any more homegrown tomato soup because we didn't really have any tomatoes to make soup. There's the candles. I forgot to get the candles at the Dollar Tree. I should have got them when I was there and forgot, so I just bought them at $2.49 a candle. Bit steep, but again, we're only 85 once. Went ahead and got a pineapple. It was $2.79. I got some more of the tortilla shells for my husband. I got the potato chips again for the onion dip, and then those are my chips. Mine were on sale, $2.99. Otherwise, I would have just passed it up. Went ahead and got the steaks. These are New York strip loin steaks. I got one for $8.83 and the other one is like $9.20 something. And again, I don't go out to eat, so that to me is quite reasonable. You know, this with some green beans like we're gonna have tonight and a potato, and you got a complete meal and you're not out a lot of money. Went ahead and got a chicken. Again, Katie's Best. This is the organic one. Was $19.04. Not paying that. For a 4-pound chicken, $9.74. Yeah, I'll pay that because they are delicious. And I did pick up, like I said, the green beans. These are delicious. I put these in the Instapot. Put it on for, I think it's like 0 minutes. Delicious. Like you're just kind of, you know, they're kind of crunchy. Just really good. I miss my fresh beans. Went ahead and got some carrots. And then I picked up this. They had this in the clearance section. Thought of my son and then my daughter. And they could each do one over the fire. So all in all, here is what I bought at Meijer. My total was, before I give you the total, here's some of the other stuff from the Meijer shopping haul. I got some Mets. They weren't on sale. I picked up some pepperoni. This one's uncured and it's all natural. And so I thought I could put that on my husband's pizza, change it up. I needed some more string cheese, some Colby Jack sliced cheese, hot dogs. Now, you know, these and the Mets are for Labor Day, which we are actually celebrating it on this Saturday. Then I picked this up in clearance. I thought of my house because the kids will all fight. There was only one Bluey. It's like a composition notebook for 70 cents with Bluey. I got these pretty erasers for 50 cents. If you need some erasers, those are gorgeous. Then I got some of these scissors. I thought of scissors for my house. You know, Mama needs to have scissors so we can do crafts. I got one pair of scissors for 87 cents. These are ages 4 and up. And this one I've only paid $1.25. This one, again, ages 4 and up, 67 cents. And I can't beat that price because, you know, when kids were going back to school, some of these were $4 to $5 a piece. So, you know, that was, I cleaned them out on the scissors. That's all they had. I took them all. Went ahead and got these pinwheels for my grandkids. One grandkid is a baby, so of course they're not going to get one, but 25 cents. Thought this one would be for my, the grandson, and then these are for the 2 granddaughters. Can't beat that price. Something to play with during, you know, the Labor Day weekend. So here was the rest of my shopping haul for Meijer. My total was $196.42. And you're thinking, oh my goodness, here we go back up to what I was spending before. And if I total that with the Aldi's at $48.59, we're over $250 something. I still have to get milk at my local Kroger store, and I'll be doing that on Thursday, and I will be filming that as well. So I definitely went way, way over that $100 limit. I think because of having the Labor Day party, you know, so to speak. And we're celebrating again my mother-in-law's birthday. So we're having some hamburgers, you know. So, you know, when you start to spend all that, it really adds up. Well, okay, here's my Kroger shopping haul. I went ahead and picked up some of this yogurt. They had it in the clearance section. I'm having my grandchildren, of course, over this Saturday for a meal. So I'm going to have a total of 11 people here. So as you say, actually 12 people, but one is a baby. So the baby just, you know, still eats baby formula. Not quite into food yet. Went ahead and got the cheese for my husband. I'm going to make him a lasagna. And this was $1.49. Limit 5, coupon in our app or website that you needed to clip. And he's just going to be really the one eating it. And so that's why I got this instead of me buying it and shredding it. Went ahead and got him the yogurt. I did get him another one, but I actually have my daughter's family staying with us. They are purchasing another home, and they had a home, but they had to close it, and you know, they're supposed to close on the other one next week, so they're staying with us, so they're going to eat some of this food that I have purchased. Went ahead and got Parmesan cheese. Again, that's for the lasagna. I picked these up too for my grandchildren, my granddaughters actually. And the last time, my one granddaughter, she got so excited, she literally jumped up and then sat on it. Well, it busted it right out. So I told her, I said, well, you got to be careful. Really, you just put it down and sit down on it gently. But I thought this would be another thing. They had it clearance. They were trying to get rid of it for $2.10. Otherwise, it was $3 a piece. So I figured, of course, I'm going to go ahead and snag it again. Went ahead and got the ice cream. It was $3.99. That was just the sale price at Kroger. Went ahead and got a watermelon. It was $3.49. That was a digital deal coupon that you needed to clip in your app or your website. I do believe it's limit 5. It says regular price is $6. Went ahead and got some lettuce. I did pick up a head lettuce too as well. And then I picked up some Clorox bleach gel. My daughter, I think, said this one works the best to clean a toilet. So I went ahead and picked that up. And I got some peanuts. They had these buy one, get one free. So they were $4 a piece, $3.99. So you ended up paying $2 a piece, which was a better deal. Picked up some red raspberries. They were on sale. I do believe they were $2.49. That was just a sale price. So I picked them up because my grandson likes to eat a lot of fruit. Picked up another skim milk. I picked up the 2% milk in a gallon because I've got them staying with me. And of course, I've got people coming for our Labor Day celebration, plus celebrating my mother-in-law's birthday, which her birthday's today. She's 85. And then I got some skim milk. So all in all, here's what I bought at Kroger. My total was $311. So that was Kroger, Meijer, and Aldi. And of course, I think if I had a smaller family coming over for the holidays, maybe I could stay in a little bit better budget. But of course, if you see something on sale and you're eating it all the time, like ground beef, of course you're going to pick it up because you want to beat the price because you don't want to pay $6.49 a pound when it was on sale for $3.49. So there's things that you have to take in account for. So some weeks you may be under the $100, dollars, whatever your limit is. And then there's some other weeks that you'll be, unfortunately, I was double over that. So I will continue this shopping challenge, like I said, going into the month of September, at least till the end of September. Again, I'm just trying to watch more what I spend my money on and, just try not to overspend if it's something that, we're clearly not going to eat. Well, of course I shouldn't be buying it. Well, if you like this video, please hit the like button down below. This was Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead. I hope you have a good day.